Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide for defeating Hydaelyn at the Mothercrystal. This is the second trial encountered in Endwalker, and Hydaelyn's basically your character's god. She's just testing your skills to make sure you're good enough to finish the story. She typically opens with Hero's Radiance, but you just have to take it, it's unavoidable. She'll do a similar one later called Mago's Radiance that you also can't avoid. Now, something she will do over and over, Dawn's Mantle. She'll go to the center of the room, and at the end of the cast, you'll see glowing weapons orbiting around her. There are 3 variations here. If you see red chakrams, you need to stand inside her hitbox, as the rest of the arena will be hit with a nasty AoE. If you see green stabs, it's the opposite. Move far away from her, as she'll do AoE at point blank range. Finally, if it's a blue sword and shield, it will make a cross pattern that spans the whole floor. The direction she is facing tells you which way the cross will point. So if you are in front of her, behind her, or at her sides, you will be hit. Another spell she'll cast is Musa's Scorn. This will target a tank, and the 2 tanks must stack for it, but everyone else needs to stay away. The other tank spell she casts is Hero's Sundering, which will do a cone AoE on the tank, so other players should avoid the tank then as well. Something she will also do many times during the fight is shout out Crystals of Light to me, and there will be no cast bar for it. 6 large crystals will spawn around the arena, and a conviction meter will appear. All 6 crystals must be destroyed before the meter fills, or it's a wipe. While taking out the crystals, a few effects will be cast that force you to move around a bit. One is a line across the arena that does more damage the closer you are to it, so just go to the edge. There's also one that puts a stack marker on one player, and another one that puts circle AoE markers on multiple players. Stack for the stack marker, and spread apart for the circle AoE markers. When the crystal phase is over, she'll do heavy unavoidable damage to everyone, healers beware, and tanks use defense cooldowns for it. Next, there's Parhelic Circle, where you will see a green snowflake pattern as the cast begins. The center is unsafe, and the tips of all the green lines are unsafe, as all of them will be hit with AoE damage. Make sure you're away from those points. She will also occasionally cast Parhelion followed by Sub-Parhelion. This will put line AoE markers that cover most of the arena and then shoot chakrams. The chakrams will hover for a moment at the edge, then shoot back all the way across in the same order they spawned. This will pretty much cover the whole floor, so remembering what order they spawned is crucial for knowing where to stand. Light Wave is a spell that spawns watery waves of light around the edges that will sweep across the arena. But before the waves move, she'll cast a stack effect and everyone needs to stack. It will hit a few times and then the waves will begin to move. You'll want to move to the edge of the arena, but maybe spin your camera a bit if you have to find where to be to avoid being hit by them. And that's it for the Mothercrystal. See you next time.